Right. Mr. Garion, could you give us a rundown of the mission then?
Certainly. Before I do that, we've just got a couple of announcements from Fleet Command in regards to what the hegemony are up to at the moment. We are still seeing skirmishes on the border, but nothing like a heavy push that we've seen in the earlier months in the war, which is a good sign. It's allowing us to rebuild the sides, rebuild our forces, but they are also doing the same thing. What we are noticing, though, is that we think they're taking a page out of our book and they're performing some more surgical strikes. We're coming across a lot more smaller, more well-armed hegemony groups further into our space than we'd expect. We are managing to dispatch most of them. We've had a couple of stations that have had problems, and it's been put down to interference from enemy ships that are getting in and then sneaking out again, doing what we do. So we need to keep our eyes open for that. And some of the patrol routes are being changed to take in more strategic areas. But onto what our mission's actually about, which is to do with the issue we've got at the moment after the events with the Triton. So last week we were sent on the search and rescue operation to find the Triton. We did succeed, but one of her crew members, Mr. Travis Axley, he did contract some kind of disease. We've got quarantine set up. Captain Olen did escape, but we managed to get him back, which was good. We are currently waiting on the results of possible infections from Dr. Hodgkins, who's working on it. He's part of the crew of the TSN Galen, which is one of our science research ships. So for the time being, we've only been granted access to a temporary outpost for supply because of the risk that we are infected. We are not allowed to board particular stations. The resources are limited at this station, so we do need to take that into account. So when you're deploying things like heavy ordnance, please be careful. Make sure that you're deploying it in the most efficient manner possible. And that is exactly quoting the fleet's quartermaster, as efficient as possible.
Okay.
And because we're also going to have a bit of a delay to resupply, they're trying to limit as much as possible what's coming our way. So there has been development with the Axley Pathogen itself. The skin, apparently, so this is for all officers to know if you start getting these symptoms. The skin irritation is spread further around the head. The upper limbs are suffering kind of a curling effect, and sufferers are experiencing longer bouts of unconsciousness. So if anyone has long bouts of unconsciousness, please let us know.
What's the curling effect of the upper limb?
Is there any indication of them turning into cattle?
No, not yet. The curling effect, I imagine, is similar to what arthritis does to people, although I'm no expert. That's just a guess from my part. But on to our mission. So,
but I don't know if it's happened to me.
I'm going to make the assumption that if you have good use and fine motor control, I think you're okay.
I'm in trouble.
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Fleet Captain, I think we just need to sign the whole division off.
All right, let's go.
It's all right. At the rate that our ship's going down, we'll just relaunch the Horizon. They'll be dead soon.
So, while we are noting that the severity does vary from person to person, the risk is that in the highly severe cases, we basically just don't want that to happen. So Commander decided to lock down the gates into neighbouring USFP systems to reduce the risk of the pathogen from spreading. We ourselves have been tasked with locking down gates neighbouring enemy systems, and as Promethean and Volantis are high-risk areas, our targets are the Cronus and Sierra gates. So we will be starting in Promethean and heading over to the Cronus gate to start with to lock it down. Hopefully a nice, simple mission for us.
Go to the Cronus gate, lock it down. Don't expect anything eventful to happen. Fantastic. Unless, of course, Kosai starts curling his fingers at you.
I got a reply to my request for more medic teams aboard. They can send us therapy cats.
Not sure if that will suffice, but we will take them.
All
Thought I
right.
saw a sign on the Saber about something about free kittens or something.
Tell Saber thank you for the extra food.
Worst case scenario, they will serve as fine emergency rations.
Yes.
Viper to Saber.
Viper, go ahead.
Sir, Viper's ready to curl the upper limbs of our enemies.
I'm sorry, Viper. Am I taking that you're going to just walk over to them and sneeze on them? Because that's not the kind of combat we're going for.
Omega 4 sneezing.
Attack pattern of chew 1.
Yes.
Fleet captain to all ship. We are ready to go, although I am concerned about Viper and the fact that they just want to sneeze on the enemy. Let's get going.
I suggest transition through Echo 1 or Delta 1. That way we're behind in Nebula, so we can dart into it real quick if we need to.
All right. All ships remain in close formation with TSN Saber. It should be a nice, easy engineer landing mission with no surprises and no enemies to come across. Helm, give us direction 218. Go to warp 1. Lancer, break formation, move towards the Cronus gate and secure the area.
Acknowledged. Move.
Oh! Enemies at the gate.
Alright. I almost expected it.
All ships. Oh no, there seems to have been something come through the Cronus gate to make this mission more difficult than it needed to be. We best move to engage and destroy.
You can hear the enthusiasm.
Ambient FCS.
Lancer, go and intercept enemies in Bravo 3 because we weren't expecting them either. Next target Alpha 6-8.
Switch frequency. Bravo, Bravo.
Brace rear.
Bravo confirm.
Racing rear.
Are we
Drone.
tractors?
I didn't see a tractor.
We have warp damage. Our warp is offline. Repairing.
Command, go ahead.
So what was the attack command?
Also, we saw a very odd burst of radiation coming
Drone.
from one of those ships.
Yes, thank you. That
We're
would
not
have
sure
been
what its function was, but
It's full
letting
impulse
you know
gets
it,
out.
it happened and
full
it
impulse.
seemed to be focused on the TSN Saber.
Yes, that was our
Roger
warp.
that. TSN Viper with into formation with Saber. We've lost our warp engines.
Recommend Omega 1.
Viper copy.
Yep. Attack pattern is Mega 1.
All right,
Be
Omega
basic
1.
though. Command, we're requesting engineering drop points on the Cronus gate so that we can lock it down.
That's confirmed, TSN Saber.
Proteus, ready to launch. Your call.
Let's go.
Launch.
You bumped me.
Oh, no.
Boop.
Okay, hold position here. Command, we've got our engineering teams on the Cronus gate. We're requesting status.
That's confirmed. Saber, stand by. We're just getting a report from them now.
I don't see anything else on the scope.
Sagarans.
Oh.
Whoa!
Full flight, CIC.
Scaring close, scaring close.
Command, I hate you. Go ahead. Right, puts the other side of the minefield.
I just said
Full flight, CIC. We didn't catch that last message.
It was just go ahead, Command. Go ahead, Command.
Full flight, the engineers have reported they've managed to lock down the gate. They couldn't do it before those Scarans came through, though, so you're cleared to pick them up.
We've got some nasty stuff.
Scarab or
Anti-torp
the
and
engineer?
anti-mine.
Depends. Which would you rather meet in a bar? Sorry, no. Pick up the engineers, destroy the Scarans.
Can we just drag them into the minefield?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one.
We got one.
I suggest just straight transitions
Maneuver.
through Alpha
Alright.
5 Mark 3 because we'll be by a nebula.
Lancer, Viper, make sure that you're combat ready. We'll be moving out as soon as we've got fuel up.
Our transition will be Alpha 5 Mark 3.
Saber, this is Lancer. We agree.
Jet. Lancer, move to grid Alpha Mark 3 hold position.
Told him that.
Nice. Holding position Alpha 5 Mark 3.
All right, let's make way to
Fourth
Atlantis
Flight Division
Gate.
CIC.
Go ahead, command.
We're receiving messages from our sensor outpost saying that there seems to be an increased hegemony presence in Volantis. If you can expedite your journey, that'll be grateful.
Roger that.
Expedite, let's go.
Okay, we need to go to trail.
Exploratory.
Viper
This is
has
90 then.
also a good science officer, Saber apparently not.
Xavier, I have a question for you. What kind of tea do you like?
Tea.
I want to know this too.
Hot.
Earl Grey.
Do you like it with milk and sugar or just straight?
Milk and sugar. Yeah, I'm common when it comes to drinking tea.
I didn't used to do milk, but when I was in the Middle East, I picked up the taste for it.
What do you teach?
Because the
Fourth Flight
Israelis
Division
are
CIC.
very well known for that.
They're
Go
on a
ahead,
British
command.
mandate.
Please continue to the Sierra Gate. We believe you'll meet the enemies en route.
Roger that. Direction to Sierra Gate.
Let's do Delta 5 Mark 9.
That's kind of close. Fighters inbound.
Delta 1, pass on the capital ships if you can.
Didn't get it, but I got the fighters on me.
Lancer, do you have a mine?
Not at the ready.
This is Viper. We have a mine
Not
already
loaded, but
Lancer, you take the fighters. Viper will take out the carriers.
Alright, standing down, homing, preparing mine. Mine is away.
Good
Nice.
hit.
nice hit.
Lancer, move to engage Foxtrot fleet. Tie him up. Right, form up on Saber. Take us into good charge. We might one direction is 087.
Hey, look, friends.
What a
What's your
surprise.
energy status?
We are full on both energy and homings.
Nice.
Okay.
Lancer, I want you to go and pin down that Kilo group, see if you can destroy it. See if there's any more enemy ships within that group.
Viper Mayday, no warp.
Oh dear.
Yep. Got that.
We have no front shield.
Stand by.
Viper,
Viper,
recover.
move to assist.
Maneuver.
You have it, it's damaged
Viper,
though.
move to a space location to repair you up.
Ray shields.
That's confirmed.
Keep on Omega 1. We will inherit the drones about now.
Sir, if I get surrenders, can we still kill them?
Don't take surrenders.
It stops them from fleeing.
Yeah, but it's also war crimes. It's frowned upon.
Right,
Weird
bring
thing
us
to
back
get.
towards rendezvous point 5 and 6.
Fourth Flight CIC.
Command, go ahead.
We'll be moving your ships back to Volantis through an automated systems. In the meantime, you can debrief your crews and stand down.
Roger that. Thank you, Command. All ships can stand down your crew and debrief.
Someone's on the deck.
Someone?
Yeah, someone.
Legends are on deck.
Oh, did we bring the cat with us?
The cats are the legends.
Cat on stream.
What have we got? We've got.
Oh, I can see your cat. That's so cute.
She doesn't want
Link
to
to
be on the
stream.
stream though. Goodbye, cat.
Oh, never mind. No link.
Oh dear.
Wolf.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I think your cat's dying, Kozai.
All right. There was a debrief from the previous mission.
yes, sir. So you've successfully managed to lock down those sectors. Hopefully, that should help us enforce the quarantine. Nothing unusual on that, apart from we had 3 instances. I think 2 on the Saber and 1 on the Viper, where the ship seemed to be bombarded with some kind of radiation or whatever from Torgoth vessels, and it, in essence, neutralized the ship's ability to create a warp field, and the ship's systems registered the warp as damaged. The damage control teams had to actually go in, and all they needed to do is actually, I don't understand all the techno babble, but something to do with reversing polarity, changing the neutron flow, and it managed to reset all of the warp systems, and it comes back up again. But they've got to do that for each individual warp node, which is why systems seem to register it as down. Technically, the warp drives are not down. It's the ability for the warp drives to create a bubble that is being reduced. So
that's what happened. I think it happened on Lancer as well. Just my warp cut off sometimes in between.
Yeah, so we need to keep an eye on that. We'll be attaching some new sensors onto Sabres. What was the acronym, Tetra?
The energy amplification radars?
That's the one, yes. The energy amplification radars. We'll be attaching some extra devices onto that.
Was this ordered by TSN Command?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, Lieutenant Junior. You're now sir, apparently.
In your favor.
Yes. So they've asked for those scanners to be added, and it will allow us to hopefully detect the exact kind of radiation they're using and develop a countermeasure towards it. So be aware if you're engaging Torgoth ships, be ready in case the warp drives or the warp bubble just gets zapped.
All right. Next mission then. Who was on CIC? Is that you, Mr. Kosai?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Over to you for the briefing then.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh my god. We have received confirmation of a drop zone from Command. They will be depositing a care package in Waypoint 52. Command has rigged the Volantis and Atlantis gates to act as a sort of airlock controlled on their end. We are to escort the Galen to retrieve the care package from Waypoint 52 and return it to Promethean Command, where it will be distributed amongst the quarantined population. Any questions?
Does it include Bob and biscuits?
A lot.
It is unknown to me, sir.
And what varieties of tea will be in this package?
It is unknown to me, sir.
Is the care package just for the general population, or is there also something for the some of the more important TSN vessels in the area? Let's say it like this.
It is unknown to me, sir.
Is there anything that is known to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So, anything else we need to know? Pick up one care package, return it to Promethean Command.
It may be multiple care packages, sir.
Oh, it's known to you.
Pick up multiple care packages, return them to Promethean Command. Don't expect any kind of enemy involvement or engagement. It's just going to be a straightforward
I have to
run
say,
of the
Fleet
mill.
Captain, the last time you said something like this, you jinxed it.
Yeah.
And now we have to deal with
trying to
warp drives being
unjinx it.
neutralized.
Yeah, well, let's get to ships and. Sorry, with the command ordered what?
The command ordered modifications to Sabre, adding the energy amplification radars to detect this new radiation that's coming from Torgoth ships to neutralize our warp drive.
I'm going to send you out to inspect them directly on the hull. However, I'm going to deny you the use of an external EVA suit in the process.
I'm sorry, sir. As a member of the union, I could refuse that.
I'd say for
That's fine, but without an instruction, they're not being signed off.
Well, I'm not the chief engineer, so...
Looks like it's on Tetra.
No, but you'll be escorting the chief engineer.
I see. Is that with or without a sidearm?
Hey!
I've got to be on the fence, you see.
I'll show you my sidearm.
Fourth flight, CIC. Command, go ahead. Jump from Promethean successful. Please proceed to mission objective.
I'm trusting your navigation here, Science. I don't need to check it, do I?
Well, if we're in Sector 4, going to Sector 7...
Are we on course?
No, we're going the wrong way.
Right? They didn't change our sector, right?
We now need to go to trail.
Oh, gee, they changed what sector we were in. I thought we were still in Sierra.
There's not much I can do if the fleet captain orders the fleet somewhere else.
I didn't realize that we jumped
Stand by,
back to
command.
Promethean.
Our navigation is a bit confused.
It's
We're
because of
in
the energy
Volantis
amplification
5.
radars.
For flight, be advised, there's lots of traffic around Waypoint 52 gate, mostly civilian ships which are unable to leave due to the quarantine. You will also rendezvous with TSN Galen there.
Okay, welcome to Waypoint 52, Sector 2. There's only one way we can go if we're going to jump sector is at the 8 Alpha transition.
Why did we bring the Galen with us?
For transport, I assume.
Census disruption.
Oh, fun.
The Galen will proceed to the Sector 1 of Waypoint 52. Please check out those signatures in Alpha 5, Bravo 5, please.
Prepare to the scouting pass.
Roger that. Viper remaining close formation with Saber. Lancer, move
escorting.
ahead. Get
There we go.
identification of those signatures in Bravo 4, Bravo 5.
Forthlight, please identify the enemy forces.
Torgoth.
We have Torgoth groups and Krellian groups.
Hegemony presence was not expected in this sector.
Oh, really?
I will have to get back to on that later. However, you're free to engage right now.
Roger that. TSN Lancer, can you engage the hotel group and draw them away through the main enemies?
Get
want me to
taunt.
Viper, we're going to engage group first.
We were ordered to
Taunt
hotel group.
successful on... Okay, what are we doing? Taunting hotel?
Taunting hotel.
Scratch that. Lancer, you've taunt a golf group. Go and engage them instead and leave the hotel group. I want to try.
Okay, make it so.
Nice one, Lancer.
Drone.
Okay. Lancer, carry on engaging what group you've taunted them as well.
Oh my goodness.
Captain, I need precise orders from you because I don't get them from fleet. Come on.
Omega 1 on hotel group.
Commander, we're clear to leave the Foxtrot group with the gate locked down. They don't seem to be much of a threat.
Forthlight, even with the gate locked down, you'll probably need to clear them out on your return.
Roger that, Commander. We'll see how much of this a threat they are on the return. How about finish off Golf Fleet 3 with Viper, and then we'll join up with Echo 9-2.
Forthlight CIC, we're being hailed by Atlantis Defense Fleet.
Roger that, Command.
Forthlight, they tell us that they have had to hide car packages around the sector due to increased pirate activity. Pirates want to get a hold of the care packages as well. They will leave you to it though, and say farewell.
Okay.
But they won't tell us where they hit them.
Those pirates better not have gotten to my powdered donuts.
See, this is why we need dogs on the bridge and not cats.
Confirm probe load.
Like them on tubes.
Lancer, you need to start scouting around for the packages.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Well, we got a rendezvous point behind us.
Cargo extraction. Blurry, make sure the shuttle's empty.
Shall I go?
Helm, line us up. Saber,
I-
Lancer, permission to pick up cargo?
Do you know if the pirates
Lancer, you're
brought...
clear to pick it up.
These may be empty. The pirates may have gotten to them first.
Yeah, let's verify that.
Lined up.
One way to find out.
Got a visual on one?
Don't open cookie boxes until you're back on board.
Somebody shot me.
Yes, I did.
But I'm friendly.
It's just a little
You,
love tap.
You had your fingers on the cookie box.
Forthlight CIC.
Go ahead.
The Galen reports damage to its engines.
They will wait for cargo in this nebula.
Right, go
Maneuver.
to Delta 2-4.
As long as the pirates leave us alone.
4 flights CAC.
No, they won't.
Nope.
Go ahead, command. Cargo manifests retrieved by Lancer indicate that there are 9 cargo packages total.
Viper, scout.
Inform more cargo packages. Lancer, as soon as you can, return those to the Galen Grid Echo 1.
Flight CAC.
India 367.
I can't hear over both of you guys talking at the same time.
Go ahead.
Command.
India 37.
We're reading some Torgoth signatures coming from below Echo 1. A small group might have split off and chased you here.
Joy.
Joy is aboard.
Lancer, can you take out India 88?
Oh, it's the Torgoth.
Yep, let's move to engage him. Attack
again,
pattern is Omega 1. I want to take him out.
Unloading.
Lancer, I need you to get that rendezvous point on Golf 95 as quickly as possible and then find the other cargo.
I'll take that as
20
do
seconds.
not engage hostiles.
Yes, exactly. Saber has got our back. Yeah, Perseus, head back to us.
Damn.
Seriously?
He confused me.
That's suboptimal.
How did Perseus get destroyed?
Asteroid.
Our shuttle pilot thought an asteroid was our ship.
I docked on an asteroid.
Tell him we delivered the cargo before.
Lancer, CAC.
Come in.
Did your shuttle have any cargo on board?
No.
No, we dropped it first. We still have 3 on the ship.
From your channel.
Roger that.
I've got torpedoes loading. It's alright.
Suggestion on how we're gonna. So
Here we go. Just back us off. There we go.
There we go. You got him. You got him.
That's a good question. I'll set up a waypoint and we'll need to unload Lancer.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Do we need to go save Lancer's shuttle pilot too, or are they good?
No, they're smeared across an asteroid at the moment, so they're dead. Lancer, move into Delta 3.
And get rendezvous point set up immediately.
Poor Blurry.
Viper's been destroyed.
Engage and destroy Mike 4-2.
Proteus Rendezvous 4 is on your 270-ish.
Is this like a CIC stretch goal or something?
Oh, this is.
Get the shuttles destroyed or what?
What?
Proteus, you
Make
come past
everybody
it, come
below
about heading
2,
70.
Annoy the Fleetton. 3, destroy half the fleet.
Recommend Proteus.
Don't dump these fighters on
see it.
Golf.
I don't
No,
see it.
come back,
maneuver.
Hard about.
You may respawn.
That was everyone talking.
Viper, CAC. We've lost radio contact with you, but we can see you in
we have
Delta
a
1
mine?
Mark 1. You may
This
respond.
is destroyed.
Do we have a mine?
A mine is available.
Saber's got the
Lancer,
fighters now.
CAC. Please move to waypoint 1 for final cargo transfer.
Please do
Yes,
not let them
okay.
hit our rear shields.
Yeah, Helm, what are you doing? Helm, waypoint 1.
Mine is ready, but
Lancer,
we can't stay here.
We can't
get
stay
away
here.
from
can't stay
waypoint
here,
1
no.
for the moment being.
Forward.
Command, we need to sort out these enemies before we start deploying waypoints and rendezvous point.
Roger that. Call me when ready.
Right, get those fighters up and let's play a mine on them.
Lancer engaging destroy targets at will.
Mine is
Focus on
ready.
that November flight.
On my mark.
Foresight, this is CAC.
Go ahead.
Out of warp.
Remember, we need to escort Galen back towards Promethean with the supplies. We have rumors that there is some unrest within the USFP civilian ships on the other side of the gate. They may want to try to recover the care package from themselves. So the orders are that you may not destroy those ships, you may disable them only.
Oh,
Roger
that's
that,
gonna be
command.
fun.
All right. All ships move to engage Sierra Fleet.
Formation is Charlie, just maximum aggression.
To it. Oh, these are the
Contacts?
ones that we have neutralize and not destroy.
Yes, I would say.
There are a lot of them.
Neutralizing ships is quite a challenging thing to do.
Foresight CAC.
This is a mission in itself.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
The Galen is moving at best speed towards Promethean Gate, which is a corner transition. Please protect it.
We got pirates approaching. Pirates are about to attack friendlies? Or enemies?
Frenemies?
Frenemies.
I mean, aren't they technically criminals if they attack us?
Yeah,
Some of them are
but
pirates.
we don't kill criminals outright.
Foresight CAC.
We've just been
Go ahead, Commander.
nuking pirates.
It looks like USFP ships have no chance to catch up with the Galen. We're reading some pirate ships around. Please clear them out, and we'll call the escort successful.
Roger that. All ships can break away from the escort. Let's move to engage the Bravo group.
Good job, fleet. The Galen is secure with the packages. Please debrief your crews.
Roger that, Command. All ships debrief your crews and then move to mission briefing room.
All right. Let's have the debrief.
Here's the recording received from Dr. Hodgkins aboard the Galen.
Axley research log entry number 9. After many attempts to spread the pathogen from cell culture 3-7-B into cell culture 4-6-F, it is apparent that the infection is not airborne. However, spread through surfaces and fluids is still believed possible. As of the moment, the 4th Light Division has shown no trace within their samples of our infection, but it is still uncertain how long the incubation period will last or how fast the symptoms will begin to take hold. We should have answers to this soon. To be noted, the cell cultures began acting strange after a few hours post-infection. Current hypothesis states that this is a potential later stage to the disease, but we have no confirmation as of yet. End log.
Sounds like we have some good news and some bad news. For now, we have to remain on the temporary outpost, though we now have substantial supplies to last a while longer. That's the end of the debriefing, sir.
All right.